vote for Trump in all 3 of his elections. However, we were certain.
I'm not trying to be mean, I'm really not. But this is a case of I only wanted others to suffer and not me. Even though we told you.
How many farmers are literally on their own? I mean, absolutely on their own right now. And they're on a tractor going up and down, and all they're thinking is, I'm going to have 0 money. You know, and they've got to put food on the table at home. They've got a family at home, and they have no money. So while the suicide rate now among farmers is just, there's a greater number of accidents than all other jobs put together on farms. And the suicide rate now has overtaken vets, I believe. It's because it's lonely and they aren't being paid. I mean, imagine if nobody would go to work if they knew they weren't going to get any money.
And they were going to be on their own all day long with their own thoughts.
So that's a good thing about a farm.
I'm a 6th-generation farmer from Newport, Arkansas. I grew up farming next to my parents, who are here today. I have, in their retirement for the past 10 years, been the primary operator of our farm, which is 2,000 acres of soybeans, corn, rice, and wheat. But what I should say today is that I used to be a 6th-generation farmer. In February, we made the decision to close our farm. We joined many other farming families making this heartbreaking choice to avoid significant financial strain, financial hardship before it was too late. Many more families like mine will make similarly hard choices this month, in the next few weeks. The ag economy is the worst it has been since the farm crisis of 1980, when the U.S. lost 1 in every 4 farms. And that's because the price we're paying for the crop we produce is so low, and the cost to produce that crop is so high that not a single commodity crop in Arkansas is profitable for farmers. Because agriculture is such an important economic driver in the United States, and because food production is a national security issue, the government steps in tough times to help farmers. Yesterday, I watched strangers pull away my tillage equipment. They drove my tractors away like combines. They loaded my power units and my fuel tanks onto trailers. Today, as I stand here, people are picking up the very last pieces of 6 generations of farming. And the people that we elected to protect us are eating in a ballroom with $7,000 a plate. I don't care whether you have an R or a D next to your name. I have no use for politicians that play dress up in cowboy boots and say they care about farmers and then do nothing in our hour of need. I don't necessarily have an ask for the people here, but I think y'all should know what's happening in farm country in Arkansas.
Vote them out!
And I
Arkansas farmers are going bankrupt and fast. And the weird part, it's happening because of the same Trump-style policies they once celebrated. Yeah, now they are losing land, losing crops, and losing money. Yeah, they are losing everything. Let's break down how they got here. Let's kindly watch these clips. All credit to the owners. We come back with more commentary.
Hey! Have you ever had one of those days you wish you could take the day back and redo it? Well, I wish I had yesterday back. I wouldn't be over here this morning with this little relief trying to go get some diesel because I overpumped this field. It's doing all it can. I screwed up. May not turn that big well off about 5 hours earlier. It's going to cost me about 24 hours, if not longer, on pumping with that little old relief. I ain't nothing left to do but go get the fuel truck because I'm about out of diesel. Well, old Scott ain't here. He usually parks. Oh, there he is. I was afraid he might over. We're gonna get that fuel truck, go put some diesel in that little power unit since he finally showed up. Fuel is on the way! Hope he don't run off in the ditch. Here he comes. Everybody's involved. Even got Buford out here this morning. 8.8 gallons. We're making waves now. We'll check it out here around lunchtime.
55%.
I tell you what, I think the only people that have fucked around and found out harder than federal employees that voted for Trump is farmers that voted for Trump. This farmer voted for Trump. Now his family farm is barely getting by. The Thomases took a 10% hit when the Trump administration abruptly cut $1 billion from two programs that supplied local produce and meat to schools and food banks across the country. Two things Republicans hate: schools and food banks. Said the financial insecurity makes my depression worse, Jacob said recently. He was trying to remain optimistic, reminding himself it was still earlier in the year. Just because one program went away, there's still plenty of time to pivot. Though the Thomases and many of their neighbors voted for Donald Trump last November, the consequences of this administration's wide-ranging cuts and uncertainty over tariffs have already had a profound impact on this hilly corner of northeast Kansas, one of the hardest hit states for agriculture during Trump's last trade war. Says for many, the pride that they felt when President Trump spoke of his love for farmers in his March 6th address to Congress has given way to a growing sense of helplessness, frustration, and anger. How did you not learn from his first term? It's like people have no memory. Their hate and fear of having a black woman for president could cause them to lose their family farm. And I bet they'd vote for him again if they could.
In Arkansas, more and more farmers, especially small and rural ones, are going bankrupt. They are struggling with rising equipment costs. That's number one. Number two, no labor. Number three, higher taxes in some countries. Number four, and disappearing federal aid. Yeah, many of those farmers backed Trump's policies, hoping for freedom from government, but now they are begging for help as their farms collapse. This is unbelievable. Let's look at what went wrong. 1. Trade war with China. Trump's tariffs backfired. China stopped buying US crops like soybeans and rice. We all know this. Arkansas farmers lost billions. Number 2, cutting federal support. Many small farmers relied on subsidies and emergency aid. Trump's policies slashed those, leaving them dry. Number 3, no labor. No labor, no harvest. Anti-immigrant laws scared of migrant workers. Crops are dying in fields with nobody left to pick them. Number 4, tax breaks for the rich. While big corporations got relief, the little guy, the small farmer, got nothing, just debt and bills. Now, let's talk about what people are saying online. They are saying they voted for him, let them feel it. Others are like, this is MAGA karma in full effect. Others are like, Arkansas farmers need to wake up fast. But not everyone is cold. Yeah, some say these are real people. Let's not laugh at their pain, let's learn from it. Okay? Others are like, they believed the hype, now they are living the consequences. So, it's a mix of frustration, sympathy, and I told you so energy. Something like that. Here is what I think. You can't keep voting for policies that crush you and then act surprised when you are the one suffering. These farmers didn't just lose money, they lost trust. Trust in a system that promised them everything and gave them nothing. But let me be clear, I'm not celebrating their pain. I'm saying it's time for real accountability. It's time to stop playing politics and start protecting the people who grow our food. Yeah, farmers deserve better, but they also need to make better choices. They need this. But what do you think? Should Arkansas farmers get help right now? Or is this what happens when you back the wrong policies? And do you think they will change how they vote in 2026 or double down? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear what you think. This Arkansas farming crisis is not just a local problem, it's a warning for the whole country. When bad policies go unchecked, they hit the people hardest who believed in them most. Yeah. So if this video made you think, hit that like button, subscribe. I'm bringing you real reactions to real news every day. I mean, every day. Stay informed, stay bold, and remember the truth doesn't care who you voted for. Yeah, it doesn't care. So catch you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.